Question number 9. If triangle ABC and triangle PQR are to be congruent, name one additional pair of corresponding parts. Which criteria did you use here? So here we are given triangle ABC and triangle PQR, and we'll try to establish the congruence. Now, we all know what are the four congruence criteria: SSS, SAS, ASA and RHS. So these are the four congruence rules. Now we have to find out which rule can be applied here in the given situation. Now, by looking at the corresponding parts given to us in the figure, angle B is equal to angle Q, 90 degree each, and similarly angle C is equal to angle R. Symbolically, they have been shown that they are corresponding parts, they are equal. Now, we talked about angles in the first case also and angles in the second pair also. So, which criteria is there which involves the two angles? That is ASA congruence rule. So, that means if we have to complete the congruence, the three pairs of equal parts to establish the congruence over here, we will choose the included side. So which is the side included between angle B and angle C here? BC. And which is the side included here? QR. That means BC is equal to QR. This is the third condition needed to say that the triangles are congruent. And why is this particularly the third condition needed? Because by applying this, we can use the, which criteria did we use here? We can use the ASA congruence rule. Congruence rule here. Next we come to question number 10. Now question number 10 says, explain why triangle ABC can be congruent to triangle FED. So let us try to apply a congruence condition first of all here. ABC, FED. Now if you look at these two triangles, we have been given that angle A is equal to angle E, angle A is equal to angle F. The markings have been given equal. It is given to us in the question. Next we have angle B equal to angle E. This is also given to us in the question. And we have been given BC is equal to ED. But when we talk about the congruence rules, which is the rule that can be used with two angles and one side? That is the ASA congruence rule. But if you observe here, BC is not included between the angles given AB, and ED is also not the side included between angle E and angle F. Okay, now we cannot assume that the sides are equal, but yes, we can talk about the third angle in this case. What can we say about, can we in any way include this side BC in the given angles and include this side ED in between the given angles? We can do that, because when in triangle ABC, let us assume that this angle A is equal to X, and here also let's assume that angle F is equal to X because they are equal. Okay. So now when we are given that angle A is equal to X, angle B is equal to 90 degree. So what will be angle C in this case? By angle sum property, it will be 180 degree minus 90 degree plus X. What is it? 180 degree minus 90 degree, and that means the answer is 90 degree minus X. So this is the value of angle C in the triangle ABC. Similarly, what can we say about angle D here? In triangle DEF also we have been given two angles, one is 90 degree and the other one is X. So in triangle DEF, we have angle F equal to x, angle E equal to 90 degree. So how can we calculate angle D? It will be 180 degree minus 90 degree plus x. We are finding the third angle of the triangle by applying the angle sum property, which will be, and the answer is 90 degree minus x. Now if you observe in the two given triangles, angle C is equal to angle D. Angle C of the triangle ABC is equal to angle D of the triangle DEF. Okay, so let's come here. That means we can mark them equal. Now what can we say? Now what can be the three pairs of equal parts? Now we can say that angle B equal to angle E, 90 degree each. Angle C is equal to angle D. We have just found that they are equal. And BC is equal to ED. BC is equal to ED. Now the triangles are congruent by which rule? By ASA congruence rule. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle. We'll mark the corresponding parts. B is corresponding to E, C is corresponding to D, so A is corresponding to F. That means triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. That means if the two angles are given to us and the side which is given is not included between those angles, we can always find the third angle and convert it to ASA property.